Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, this video is about NFL game picks for week 17. I told you guys that some of the landscaping of the playoffs was going to change after that last week. We see the Titans drop out of that top spot in the AFC South, the 4th seed in the playoffs, and the Jaguars move up in that spot, being the division leader. The Jaguars are a team that people have been sleeping on for a while. Like, you watch some of their games, there's a lot of games that came down to the wire. It came down to like one-score games. Like, a few of their games, they could easily have maybe 10 wins right now if some of those games went their way. But the Jaguars, they're coming. They're coming. But the first game of the week will be on Thursday night. It'll be the Cowboys versus the Titans. And in that game, I got the Cowboys winning that game. The Titans, Ryan Tannehill will not be playing probably still. I don't think he's out. I think he might be out this week too. I'm not mistaken. But unless he make a miraculous comeback and come back on Thursday, it's a short week. But Malik Willis, he showed a little bit here and there. Derrick Henry ran well, but it wasn't enough for the Titans to get the win against the Texans. But the Titans, they could try to find a way to win this game. They're at home, so you never know what could happen, really. But I think based on the way the things are going, the way the Cowboys are trying to see they can move up maybe in the playoffs, like spots. So I think only the Cowboys is 11-4. The Cowboys 11-4, right? Cowboys 11-4, I believe. And then the 49ers are 10-5 or 11-4. They're one of those. I think they're both around that. So like, try to make sure you keep that second seed. At least guarantee you one playoff spot. I think for you to get the number 1 seed, you'll need the Eagles to lose out probably to maybe have a chance for that. But I don't know if that's too likely to happen. But I'm gonna choose the Cowboys in this game. Their defense is very good, and they just have more positives than negatives than what the Titans have. And then moving on to the Cardinals and the Falcons, I'm taking the Falcons in this game. The Falcons, they still have a chance, really. I don't know, they still have a chance for division. Kind of still have a chance for division. They need some crazy things to happen though a little bit. I know the Panthers are in play for the division, and that game will be a big game to decide who will probably leave and win that division, really. But moving on next with the Dolphins and the Patriots. Tua lucky might be out this week. The concussions, it's like his 3rd concussion this season. That's like, I think the first one happened week 4 against the Bengals. Then he had the one against the Bills. Is that week 3? I think it was week 3. That was week 3, right? Week 3, then week 4. It was back to back. Like that's like some similar stuff. They said it was a back injury, but you kind of tell that it was it was a concussion. And then he had this one that he had against the Packers, and like I don't know what's been happening like that. Now some other games that Tua been having, he's been playing the best football the past 4 games, and that's why he lost 4 straight. But Tua has not been playing good at all, and the concussions are. That's too many concussions in the season, and it's like that's bad. That's very bad, really. And this one right here would look a little more subtle. I didn't really see, like when you were watching it, I didn't see it when I was looking at the game like that. Then I remember like the next day, they said Tua was in a concussion protocol, and then I looked at it, I was like, dang. And they showed the little play where he got clipped up and hit his head back on the ground, and then after that, he kind of started playing bad. So after that concussion hit happened, it was a little different. So maybe something was a little wrong a little bit, but Tua, I don't know. He might be out. He might be out for the rest of the season, really, because 3 concussions in that short span and 3 concussions in the season is bad like that. So he might be out for the rest of the year. So that might, and they're gonna affect the Dolphins' chances for the playoffs. Saints and Eagles is the next game. Now Teddy Bridgewater is cool, but the Patriots still trying to get in there too. So they're gonna be playing hard too. But the next game is the Saints and Eagles. The Eagles should win this game. We got the Colts and the Giants. I'm going to take the Giants in that one. We have the Panthers and the Bucks. I'm taking the Panthers in this one. I think the Panthers are going to, coming off of, the Panthers have rushed for 200 plus, like 200 plus yard games of rushing. They had about 5 or 6 of them this season. They had a good amount this season. Against my Steelers, we shut them down. We held them to 21 yards. But last week against the Lions, man, 321 rushing yards? Really? 300 plus rushing yards. 300 rushing yards? That's crazy. The interim head coach is doing a great job. Steve Wilkes is doing a great job. They used to coach the Cardinals. Doing a great job filling in and getting those guys going, playing that old school football, making not putting the ball, putting the ball in Sam Darnold's hands, but giving them the right chances to go out there, make plays, and not just it's kind of like staying in the groove, playing old style football, defense, and running the football. And Foreman been going crazy, absolutely crazy. So the Panthers, I got the Panthers winning this game. The Buccaneers have not shown me throughout this past 6-7 weeks, haven't shown me anything that prove otherwise. I think the Panthers will be better because they can run the ball, and their passing attack, they have better, and they got better. I don't know, their passing attack is better than the Buccaneers is right now. Buccaneers, a lot of shakedown. Tom Brady, I don't know if I don't know what's wrong with them. Tom Brady, the Father Time, let's catch up to you. And there's a lot of check downs, I think the stat was crazy. I was watching Undisputed, and I think Shannon Sharp said the stat was Brady threw 280 yards, but 222 of those yards came yards after the catch. That's crazy. So you tell me 222 of the 280 yards was yards after the catch. So basically throwing check downs and they break a tackle or make something happen and make somebody miss and just go out like after they get the ball in their hands. So they're not gonna win. They're not gonna help you win. They're not gonna be winning football. And the Buccaneers have not shown that. Now they are at home, so you might have a chance, a little home field advantage or something. I don't know, but I got the Panthers winning this one though. It's gonna be a very close game. Broncos and Chiefs, I got the Chiefs winning that. Bears, Lions, got the Lions winning that. Browns, Commanders, got the Commanders winning that. Jaguars, Texans, got the Jags. 49ers, Raiders, I got the 49ers. Jets, Seahawks, I got the Seahawks. That should be a good game too because both teams are fighting for the playoffs. The Seahawks are 7-8. The Jets are 7-8. The Jets cannot afford to lose any more games. Seahawks can't afford to lose any more games either. They're trying to fight for that, at least one of the spots, at least a 7th spot or something like that. And so you're going to need some things to happen. You're going to need some things to fall in place. The Detroit Lions fighting for a spot too. So the Seahawks need to make sure they stay on par and make sure they stay with it to try to get in there. But that Panther loss, they lost to the Panthers a couple weeks ago. That kind of affected them a little bit. And the Seahawks lost back-to-back games. So hopefully they can get it done. I think they can because the Jets got everything in play. They can run the ball. They can play defense well. Secondary is nice. The pass rush is good. And the receiving core is cool. But the quarterback, Zach Wilson, have his moments where you're like, okay, there we go. And then have a lot more moments where you're like, okay, man, come on. But Mike White has been cleared to play. So maybe Mike White will be playing, and he's very gutsy. He'll go out there and he'll make some things happen. So you never know what can happen. But I'm going to take the Hawks in this game, the Seahawks in this game. Vikings, Packers. That's the pick of the week. I'm taking Packers. Taking Packers in this game right here. The Packers are trying to fight for the playoffs, and they're kind of sneakily getting back up there. They're 7-8 now. 7-8. They're trying to sneak their way back in, and they have to they're playing against the Vikings right now. They win this game against the Vikings, and then they have to play the Lions the following week. You never know what can happen. And then some teams start losing and fall in place. You see the Packers from the 7th seed, and hey, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. You never know what can happen if he get in the playoffs. Like that. I know it haven't been going his way the past couple of years, but that's when the expectations was super high. Like they was first seed and stuff. As a low seed, we're like, oh, people think you're gonna lose, expect it. You never know. When you have no pressure on you, sometimes you can go out there and play even better. But Rams and Chargers, I'm gonna take the Chargers in that one. And then the Steelers and Ravens game got flexed. Because they had Rams and Chargers at Sunday Night Football. You know, in the beginning of the season, you'd be like, oh, that's gonna be a very good game. But the way that the things are shaping up now, I don't see that. It might be a massacre. The Chargers might go out there and just blow them out. But the Ravens and Steelers, there's going to be a big implications for a lot of things. The Ravens need to win this game because if they win this game, they will stay on par with the Bengals. And our Steelers, you know, if you're still a fan watching this, our Steelers need to win this game because if we win this, we'll be 8-8 back at 500. This will be our first time since, week 1. we had 500 win percentage. I believe so. First time since week 1 we'd be at 500. Or at least above 500, at least at a winning percentage. I think we get back to that, and we'll still have a chance for the playoffs, especially if the Jets lose. Especially if the Jets lose, we need the Patriots to win against the Dolphins. We need the Dolphins to lose all their games. And then the Jets lose, Patriots win against the Dolphins, and the Patriots lose the following week. And then we can go to the following week to win, and so like you might see yourself in the playoffs like that. You never know what can happen. But hopefully we can get this win. I'm taking the Steelers in this game. I feel like they should have won the last one against the Ravens. But this time, they gotta win it. You're on the road, you're coming in, you gotta win. You gotta win, man. Bills, Bengals, that's gonna be the game of the week. Bills and Bengals gonna be the game of the week, and that's gonna be a very good one. And that could shake some stuff up. Because the Bengals win, the Bengals are 11-4. If the Bengals win this game, they'll be 12-4, and the Ravens lose, the Ravens will be what, 10-6? Yeah, so they will win division. They win division right there if that happens. Now, if the Bengals win this game also too, the Bills, who are the top seed, I believe the Bills have 3 losses. I think the Bills are 12-3, I believe so. If the Bills lose that one, the Chiefs could go up, move up, and then the Bengals probably will move up too. So like I said, a lot of things that can happen. You never know what can happen. A lot of things can happen and can be in play. So be on the lookout for this for that game too. That game can change a lot of stuff. The Bills, they win this game, they can stay up there, and most likely they'll probably finish with the first seed like that. Week 17 gonna have a lot of big things for the playoffs and for seeding. So it's going to be some big games, but that should be game of the week right there. If I'm taking the Bills in that game, that should be a very good one. But yeah, that's all I got for this video, guys. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. And let me know your game picks, which ones you agree with, which ones you disagree with. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.